Welcome to Black History X, where we highlight the legends who broke barriers and changed history. In this episode, we honor Arthur Ashe, a tennis icon, activist, and humanitarian whose impact went far beyond the court. From being the first black man to win Grand Slam titles, to using his platform for civil rights and health advocacy, Ashe's story is one of resilience, excellence, and leadership. Fact 1. Arthur Ashe made history in 1968 when he won the US Open, becoming the first black man to win a Grand Slam title. At the time, racial segregation was still prevalent in sports, and Ashe's victory shattered barriers in professional tennis. He later added 2 more major titles to his name: 1970 Australian Open, 1975 Wimbledon, where he became the first and still only black man to win the tournament. Fact 2. In the 1970s, Ashe was a vocal critic of apartheid in South Africa. He applied for a visa to compete in the South African Open, but was repeatedly denied entry because of his race. Instead of staying silent, Ashe used his platform to advocate for the end of apartheid and became a key figure in the global anti-apartheid movement. When he was finally allowed into South Africa in 1973, he became the first black player to compete in the country's national tournament. Fact 3. In 1988, Ashe was diagnosed with HIV/AIDS due to a contaminated blood transfusion during heart surgery. At a time when there was widespread misinformation and stigma surrounding the disease, Ashe bravely chose to go public with his diagnosis in 1992. He then founded the Arthur Ashe Foundation for the Defeat of AIDS, dedicating his final years to spreading awareness, fighting discrimination, and raising funds for AIDS research. Fact 4. Unlike many professional athletes, Ashe prioritized education. He attended UCLA on a full scholarship, where he studied business administration while playing collegiate tennis. After graduating, he served as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Army from 1966 to 1968, even while maintaining his career as a top-ranked tennis player. His discipline and commitment to service reflected his leadership both on and off the court. Fact 5. Arthur Ashe was more than an athlete. He was a historian, writer, and activist. In 1988, he published A Hard Road to Glory, A History of the African American Athlete, a groundbreaking 3-volume book documenting the struggles and achievements of black athletes in America. He used his voice to advocate for civil rights, education, and diversity in sports.